Okay, so today we start with EU. Um, well, important thing is that it looks like we changed higher time frame structure on EU. So now we are probably in a downtrend. Um, so the day started and I saw this break of structure here, but and this one here, but I didn't want to trade it because it wasn't clear for me. It took this relevant liquidity on H1 as this was the high that broke this low here, this structural low here. So then in the afternoon I waited. I saw that this was being respected as an SMT, having a break of structure to the upside. Then we had a break of structure to the downside out of timing, but I waited for the timing. I saw on M1 that we took the relevant liquidity here. We even broke structure again and it mitigated the POI. So with this candle here, this one here, I decided to enter with a sell. Well, I first sold here, I think I sold here, but I adjusted too much the stop loss, so this wick took me out, and then I entered in the same candle, targeting this low, which was the relevant liquidity on M5 that broke this high. Maybe I could have targeted here, as it was the relevant liquidity on M5 that broke the structure, or here, but well, I decided here because I already had this stop loss and another stop loss on GU, so for me it was okay. And with this TP, well, my account yesterday was 98,600. Today with two stop losses, I think that I had. Yeah, I don't know this one. Maybe I had three. I don't remember. Yes, I had three stop losses, okay? So my account was 97,200. And with this TP, I am 99,100 right now, okay? So we're gonna start with GU. On GU, we already had the change of structure because this high was higher than this one. And well, on H1, we had this break here, and this for me was the relevant liquidity, as this high is higher than this one. But the important thing was on M5 that the relevant liquidity was this point here. Okay, so first of all, my first trade was here. We had a break of structure to the downside on M5 with nothing to the left, and I looked for a reversal without any break of structure, so this was my mistake. There was like I had no break of structure on M5 to confirm that and then trade to take this, so it was my mistake. The trade should be should have been after this break of structure, but it was too late. And then we had this giant big wick here. So for me, this was like EU. This was SMT for buyers. We even had this break of structure here, inducing more buyers. Then with this break down, I thought about selling, taking the relevant liquidity on M5. But it was an stop loss, okay? So I didn't trade this anymore because for me it was much clearer. Like, I like this trade, but it wasn't clear with the wick and everything, so it was much clearer with this SMT, clear price action, and well, this was for me the correct trade. I shouldn't have, well, Like this stop loss was unnecessary. It was because I adjusted too much the stop loss. But if I did it correctly with this week, it should have been a better entry here, because I entered somewhere like here, and yeah, it should have been a 1 to 6, so my mistake. Okay. Well, GU, one stop loss here and one stop loss here on M1. Yeah, I entered with this candle, I think. Yeah, my mistake, completely my mistake. And here, well, it was a much better trade with this candle. I entered with the mitigation, but nothing at all. It took me out, and well, and this is it. I think this one is much better than the other one. Yeah, nothing relevant to the left, so it was much difficult because, well, no, it was the same. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay for me. Okay. USD CHF. We had this break up. This break up started to the upside, but nothing to the left. I wanted to trade the reversal, but the breakup structure was late. It didn't took the relevant liquidity on M1, so nothing to look at. And then in the afternoon we had this break down, but maybe this relevant liquidity to the left. But I wasn't sure. I didn't like it. We're having like a change of structure to the upside. Yeah, I didn't like that, so when I have one clear trade, I just take that trade and I forget about the other things. So for me, it makes me feel much more comfortable. Here we had a breakout structure to the upside. I expected this to be taken on this, but it didn't take it. And well, I didn't look for a buy here because there was no reason. I wanted to look for a sell to take this low or this low, but as you can see, out of timing, it didn't take. I think the relevant liquidity on M1, maybe yes, but no, not really. Maybe here, but for me it was here. So yeah, nothing at all. And then in the afternoon we had the same as USD CHF, but nothing relevant to the left, so I didn't take that. Nasdaq, same here. Today I started late the day. I started at 9:30 more or less because I had to go for some roses because it's St. Jordi here. So yeah, we had this breakup structure to the downside, but nothing to the left. So nothing to trade here. And then probably this could have been a good trade, but it didn't go to take relevant liquidity. And here, with timing and everything, we had a breakup structure, but there was nothing to the left either. Like maybe here, but nothing else. And yeah, that's it. And US30 the same. Here nothing, like breakup structure to the downside, but nothing to the left. Well, and here we had a breakdown. Here, yes, it took the relevant liquidity, but well, to the left it was this. I don't know if this is. Well, yeah, I wasn't sure about that because it took these lows, but maybe because we had. Yeah, yeah, I think it's a good trade, this one, because we had this breakup structure here. This was the relevant liquidity that took it here, and then the relevant liquidity that took that low is here. So maybe this was a good trade, okay, with the breakup structure, relevant liquidity taken here, and engulfing candle. So probably I could have looked for a sell here, maybe with pretty big stop loss, and at least targeting this low or this low here, which was the relevant liquidity on M5. So yeah, for me this was a pretty good trade for me. So yeah, 1 to 7, it's okay. And well, that's it. Sorry, my account, I had it on the other screen. So you can see 99,100. So we keep recuperating the losses, and yeah, and this strategy is being much better as I have reasons to the left to enter, so I always have a reason to enter, even if it is a continuation, because there's nothing to the left that gives me a reason to look for a reversal. So yeah, I'm pretty much comfortable with this, and I'm gonna keep practicing. Okay, so well, that's all, and see you tomorrow.